I have my own questions for you, Carson.
Okay.
If you were approached by Epic Lloyd and Ice Peer to be an epic rap battle to history, what character would you play?
Chuck Norris, because I'm awesome. I'd be Mario.
You gonna make me act up. You gonna make me do something I'm gonna regret.
100 points to the first person who recognizes this song from Minecraft. I think this one might be Cat. So today's gonna be a lot slower paced, I think. And the plan is to just answer a bunch of questions that you guys have, and I'm gonna play. Take off your shirt. Man, this chat. Look at all the games I have, chat. Look at this. Look at this. I have Animal Crossing. I have Splatoon 2. I have Hulu. I haven't played this game in a minute. Check this out. There's so much politics. Did you see this Link idiot just now? I'm glad I have this stick. I can now throw this stick at a variety of directions, such as at that stupid fat old man. Are you planning any Twitch collabs in the future? No, not really. I genuinely don't have that much planned. Does life get any better after high school? Life gets different after high school because everything is much more, you're no longer completely taken care of. You have to start really actually being responsible for things, because in high school's kind of a joke, or at least it was for me. And that's not to say if you're having a hard time with high school, that's less valid. I'm saying as far as what you're responsible for and what you're capable of, it's got a cap on it. And after high school, there's a lot more expected of you because or also not expected of you, because everything should at that point become on you. Life gets very different, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, and you can make your life good depending on what you choose, and that's great. Come back here. No, you stupid lizard. I wanted you. Oh no, I'm in a fight. You bitch. Oh no, I forget how to play this game. Chad, I don't know how to describe to you just how unbelievably stupid I am when I play video games. Yeah, Ryan, that's a good idea, because I need someone to handle the questions for me. I thought I was gonna be able to solo stream, and I'm not.
Your mod's asking them to channel in your Discord server for questions.
I'm on the wrong account for that.
No, I mean, I could check it.
Oh, okay, okay. That's a good idea.
That's what if they make a video game, what kind of game would you make? What kind of plot would it have?
I've thought about this before, because I've played video games most of my life. But the ones that are most interesting to me are the ones that kind of defy your expectations for how a video game should work, and then do things differently. Games like Undertale and Doki Doki Literature Club are very interesting to me because of how they subvert the generic tropes of video games and make something completely different. So if I were to make a video game, I would want a game that's super interactive with the player like that, and just becomes a very different experience overall. And also I would make it something that is very good for YouTube content, that creates reactions from the YouTuber or streamer who's playing it, because that's an easy way to making your game way more popular than it should be. What were you saying, Ryan?
I was asking, how'd you become the 8-Ball King?
I started playing 8-Ball one day because Schlatt kept sending me 8-Ball requests, and then I realized it would be a really good way to keep in contact with a lot of people that otherwise I feel like I don't have time to keep up with or talk to, and I want to get to know a lot of people in the community, and a lot of the mutuals that otherwise I'm not able to. I started playing 8-Ball and it became a meme.
Chat's asking about your YouTube status.
It's on hold right now because I don't want to go live with it until I'm feeling pretty confident in everything. Oh no, I'm so rusty. I'm like Lightning McQueen in Lightning McQueen's movie Cars, where he goes, "I'm sponsored by Rusties." Well, if you guys really want me to go straight to Ganon, I will.
Stay healthy and don't force yourself, baby steps are valid.
Yeah.
That being said, you wanna play the game in Japanese? Subs not dubs and all that, D.
What kind of things affect your depression? Being constantly made fun of would be my guess, but I want to know your take on it.
Ooh. 1 second. I love this game. So, for the depression question, chat, as far as my depression, a lot of it comes down to the things that have happened to me and trying to keep myself staying afloat, and a lot of days it's very difficult to not let myself get weighed down. So like if I'm not aware of my headspace on any given day, this is something I've personally dealt with, is I've got to make sure that I'm self-aware of like what's going on, and be able to say to myself, okay, this is not me. Obviously getting made fun of does suck. There's a lot of fucking... I've got to not read shit, but I always do end up reading shit. When all the Kate stuff was happening, there were so many like comments that were saying shit like, he should have known, he's a 2 and she's a 9, shit like that. That just like, it's just insult to injury. It's a fucking cherry on top of the fucking pain I'm already going through, and just trying to stay on top of that shit is very difficult. Those things are things I need to take a step back from and say, I shouldn't be reading these in the first place, because there are voices in my life that are saying much more positive things, and it's hard, but yeah, think about it, if that makes sense. And this is something I think I brought up with my counselor, and I brought up with I had a talk with like Pokey one night, and I was just asking like a bunch of questions from her point of view.
Might not think you've changed our lives, but you really have. I know I can speak for multiple people when I say this, but you've made us laugh on the darkest days. Purple heart, purple heart, purple heart.
I'm glad. Thank you for $25. Changing people's lives. Oh, it's getting really pretty in this game. I'm glad that I have somewhat of that influence on people's days, but I think, I don't know, it's very hard for me to... It's hard. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Impostor Syndrome, but I very much have Impostor Syndrome, where I feel very undeserving of the praise that I'm given, and undeserving of my position, and I constantly feel... When I get told things like, you've changed my life, it's very hard for me to like, take that compliment.
You're a smart cookie, Carson.
Yeah, that's what they say, isn't it?
You should gather up the lunch club except for Schlatt and gather large amounts of Smega for months until you've gathered enough to make a slice of Smega cheese. Then present it to Schlatt and feed it to him. Tell him it's made of Swiss cheese.
You should do that. You're playing Batman Arkham games, Carson?
1 second. Can I push this guy off?
I think so.
I just killed him!
His biggest weakness is water.
No! This fart. This dude's a spirit, and he's coming in here and being like, I'm old, so I'm smart.
Smegma grilled cheese sandwich for Schlatt hype?
Brain expanding meme. I'm glad we've devolved away from questions, and now we are just spouting nonsense.
Carson question, top 10 dance moves of the century.
Number 1, the Macarena. Number 2, Gangnam Style. That's about it. Oh, and then number 3, Whippin' Nene. There you go. Watch this, chat. Oh, this is on fire. Oh, everything's on fire. No, not the burning one. What happens if I just take their nest? Okay. Why is my chat talking about band kits? Where did this come from? I have nothing to do with band. I was never in band. I'm not musically talented. Why is it that this stereotype was created? It's fine. Like, I'll deal with it. If anything, it just makes me more popular.
No! Why?
First try, by the way.
First try.
First try.
Why is he running at me? No.
Why is he running
He's
towards
coming.
you?
Be careful around there, Carson. I know. I've been here before. It's not a fun area. I'm sure this is safe.
You think he sees you?
I think he might see me. Launch me. I want to be one with the wind. Okay, we'll give it another shot. We'll give it another shot. I have a better idea for a one-liner. Launch me. I want to be the breath of the wild. Okay, gave it my best shot. Carson, do you envision there ever being a sequel or a continue of SMP Live? Yeah, here, let me announce it right now. Season 2 of SMP Live will happen February 31st of 2021. Hello, Frozen Boys. Okay, well, it is what it is.
Big slab. Ultimate weapon. Bonk.
Holy shit, wait. No.
Oh, you're in a different biome.
I'm looking for a new mic. Any suggestions? And also, any advice to get a girlfriend?
Well, I see a blue snowball.
Yeah, I'd say Blue Snowball. Yeah, that's $60. It's pretty low end, and it'll do the job fine. A Blue Yeti also works pretty well. I had a Blue Yeti up until I moved, which I had like over 1 million subs at that point, so you'd be fine with anything. As for getting a girlfriend, I cannot help you because my adventures in that department have been rather lackluster and also somewhat depressing.
Since that time, here
Is
I have
this
remained
Ganondorf,
in spirit
chat?
form.
I don't know what that.
However,
Girl.
the princess
Girl in
survived.
video game.
Look at his stupid, fat Ganon face. They call me Parachute Guy.
Not a parachute.
Sure it isn't. Whatever you want to say.
I have my own question for you, Carson.
Okay.
If you were approached by Epic Lloyd Nicebeard to be an epic rap battle to history, what character would you play?
Chuck Norris, because I'm awesome. I'd be Mario. Oh, we hit 13K. What the fuck? It just went up. My sub count will never be this high again. Unless I get cheated on again.